Who do you want the first call out? 10 and 3, William. 6, Martin.
Okay, there we go.
8, Michael. 9, Derek. 12, Leandro.
There we go.
There, he made it in.
14,
There we go.
Nick.
Okay. Nick looks just absolutely gigantic here.
He's making Derek look small.
Yeah, he is. Nick immediately moved in. They're going to switch Derek and William, I assume, here.
I don't know, man. Martin looks really, really good up there, too, though.
Front double bicep.
Okay, they're keeping it like that.
William looks great in that with those other 3 guys. He's fit in perfectly, if not winning.
Yeah.
Nick just is gigantic.
My eyes keep going back to Nick.
The size is just so overwhelming.
Even though Martin looks fabulous, I just keep looking at Nick.
I know, I'm in the same place.
Side chest.
Nick's, like you said, size is just overwhelming.
Yeah.
It's the only word to use for it.
You know, Derek has a great side chest, flows really well. Great detail in the side leg.
Back double bicep.
Martin, some great roundness, as well as William Bonnack, great density there.
I like Nick's back double bicep better than Derek's.
Yeah, just from head to toe with those hamstrings and adductors.
I mean, if you're talking about just the back by itself, then Derek's got it. But when you talk about the entire pose, I actually think Nick's back shots are better.
Yeah.
Side tricep.
I want to see Martin right next to Nick and Derek.
Yeah,
I agree.
As we said, Leandro holding his own well in this group. Definitely fits in here. Yeah, Nick's really brought that midsection in.
Your favorite, most muscular. Relax. William and Derek switch.
Okay, there we go.
Front double bicep.
All right, Dennis, who do you got in that front double?
Front lat spread.
I think I still got Derek and Nick, right neck and neck.
That front lat spread.
I'll give that to
Side
Martin.
chest.
Yeah.
The side chest is a little tougher. Martin's got a great side chest, so does Derek, and so does Nick. Even William's side chest is
Back
phenomenal.
double biceps.
All right, I want to know what you guys think on a back double here between Nick and Derek. Or even Martin. Add Martin to that.
I mean, obviously Derek has incredible glutes. The detail in those are incredible. You know, the hamstring and adductors on Nick are just 5 miles wide. You know, I like how Nick hits that back double too. He stands up really nice and tall and straight.
Even that back lat spread. The lower body on Nick
Side
just creates this really nice X frame.
Yeah.
Nick does a really good job of hiding that waist on that side tricep.
Cinches it in really
You
well.
know who he reminds me of when he hits his poses? Of Dorian Yates, who never had the best physique, but he looked great in every shot.
He hides. He works his physique to his advantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your favorite, most muscular.
I really like Martin's most muscular.
Yeah, his crab is excellent.
But Nick's shoulders,
Thank you, gentlemen.
arms,
Back in line,
are just
please.
wild.
Derek
Plays over
and
over
Nick.
Chriso, to be honest.
Here we go. Martin, Bonnack, Derek, and Nick, our top 4 coming back out again here.
Nick and William switch.
I mean, again, immediately your eyes go to Nick, and that the shoulder width and size is just incredible.
I think I have Martin in second.
I need to see Derek. We haven't had Derek and Martin stand next to each other in these groups yet, so I'd like to see them do some comparisons.
Derek's legs are throwing me off.
Yeah, I can see that, especially the right leg there that he picks up. Just loses a bit of the sweep on that.
When you look at those 4 guys on stage, Derek's legs are not matching up with the other 3.
Side tricep. Side chest.
Great shot for all these guys.
Yeah.
Back double bicep.
But I remember looking at the Arnold, seeing Derek from the side. His side leg was carved in more than it is today. It does not look the same. So I think he's slightly off his Arnold condition.
I agree with you.
And I think Nick, that's the best Nick we've ever seen on stage.
Yeah, it's definitely up there for sure.
And I would not be surprised if Nick is winning this show.
Yeah, no, I mean, in my opinion, I have Nick winning right now.
Listen, that back lat spread, I got Nick, then Martin, then Derek.
Side tricep.
Yeah, Nick just top to bottom. You know, even in the shots, like we said, Derek's back is obviously incredible. But top to bottom, when you're counting all body parts in that shot, Nick is just so complete.
But then again, until, I don't know when ago, when we talked about back double biceps, we gave Derek that shot without a doubt. And now, today, we'll see how close Nick really is.
That ab and thigh is Martin's shot.
Yeah, I agree.
Your favorite, most muscular.
It's really hard to beat Nick in that most muscular.
Yeah.
Even though Martin's got a really pretty most muscular, Nick's just overwhelming with the size.
Yeah, I mean, that hand clasp is just monstrous.
Well,
Back in line.
I'll say what I said last Tuesday. As of right now, I have Nick winning.
William and Nick switch. Nick.
I think I have William in 4th only because of shoulder width.
Derek switch.
William's a little bit more compact than the other 3. I think it's the one area that's...
When you're ready, spread out and hit a front double bicep.
If you compare Martin's condition from here to the Olympia, what would you say?
I think the Olympia might have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's tricky to say because there's different lighting, different tanning, different I don't know because I know his condition's really good. Like his legs are feathered when he hits them.
I know, but when I see him now, I would say, let's say this wouldn't be Martin, would be someone else. We would say he's about a pound or 2 away from being perfect.
Yeah, I think the dryness and just crispness can be improved a little bit.
And that's what he had at the Olympia.
Back double bicep.
He had that grainy, super thin skin.
Yeah.
You know, so he's not off. He's not far off. It's just
there's a very, very thin film. Yeah.
Back lat spread.
I got to tell you, man, I think I have Derek 3rd in this right now.
It's tough to say. I mean, I really would like to see Derek and Martin stand next to each other just to get some more direct comparisons from them.
If Martin had the same color as Derek, it would be a better comparison.
Yes. Yeah, no, Derek's color is exceptional.
Perfect, yeah.
The one thing that Nick and Derek have that Martin doesn't have is that detail in the side leg.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful side chest, but not enough. That detail in the side leg's not there. But then he's got prettier quads from the front than both of them.
Yeah, when he stomps down on them, they were great. They got some good roundness and fullness to them.
Yeah. Look at that. Like that's...
Yeah. I mean, but like you said, your eyes just go to Nick's, the just amount of muscle on that most muscular.
William and Derek switch. Take a second, guys, and let's do it again.
Steve's putting him to work here.
I think it's so close they're waiting for somebody to fade.
Yeah. If there's one thing we know about Nick, though, he can stand there like a statue and do this all day. I mean, we've seen it before at Olympias and at the Arnold. I mean, he can hit these poses in his sleep.
I do got to tell you, that lat spread is not the same as it was when he came out.
No. You know, I do really like Derek's side chest. Just flows really well, and that side leg detail is really, really good.
But he turns over all the way to create more width.
Yeah. But the hamstring drop on Nick's legs is so wild. It's
yes, yeah. And all four guys have really great back doubles here.
I think Nick is the only one that's not fading right now.
Yep.
Derek's not hitting that shot the same way, and I think Martin's starting to fade a bit too.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little sweat come off Martin, a little water's coming out.
Yeah.
Which is not always a bad thing.
Not always, no.
No, but the shots aren't being hit with the same aggressiveness.
Nominals and dives.
That's it.
Relax. Get your breath, and for the last time, hit your favorite, most muscular.
I got it, man. Martin's most muscular is just perfect. But then you look at Nick's delts and you're like,
You guys should hear the crowd in here. They're just going absolutely wild for these guys. This is an absolutely world-class group.
I'm blown away. You know, I don't know, Dennis. I don't know. I think Martin might be as good as the Olympia. I don't know if he's behind.
Well, he's gotten a little better now, opposing. I think tonight they're going to come back all of